Hello and welcome back to my channel, a channel where we talk about all things important. So today we're going to be watching a video called People Think I've Changed Since Becoming a Muslim. Here's the truth. So I've not watched this video before, so we'll be watching it together. And this video is by Brit Alasian. Before we start the video, can I please ask everyone to comment in the comment section where they're watching from? I would really like to get to know you guys a little bit more.
Some of the people in my life, and even strangers that I don't know through the internet, they have vocalized their concern that now I've become religious, now I've embraced Islam as best as I can every single day, that I will or have turned into somebody else. This is not the case. I just made a decision, but this decision is not a one-time thing. It's every single day. When I lower my gaze, when I say no to what used to control me, when I sit quietly and fight battles no one else sees, when I choose obedience over impulse, even when it hurts, I didn't become someone else. I just put something else first. I put Allah first. You might not see the difference on the outside, but inside, I know. I'm not walking alone anymore. Indeed, those who have said our Lord is Allah and they remain steadfast, the angels descend upon them. And that is what I am.
So what he's trying to say is when you become a new Muslim, you don't become a changed person, you become a better version of yourself.
Aiming for not perfection, not applause, just consistency. But let me be clear, I wasn't always like this. Not because I was fake, not because I was weak. I believed in God, but I didn't understand what it meant to serve God, to submit, to live by a divine code instead of my own desires. You can't pass a test if you don't even know the rules. And before I found Islam properly, I didn't know the rules. I thought belief alone was enough. But belief without obedience is just words. And I had to learn that the hard way. Now let me give you a quick analogy. Imagine a man sprinting full speed on a treadmill. He's sweating, out of breath, giving it everything. But when he finally stops and looks around, he's in the exact same place. That was me. I thought I was moving forwards. Football career, travel.
Yeah, very interesting analogy there of the treadmill. If you don't know what you're doing, you're still going to be in the same place you were last year. So yeah, very nice analogy.
People around me, but in reality, I was spiritually still. I was putting in all this effort, but none of it was bringing me closer to the one who created me. And I finally realized that, when I finally stepped off the treadmill and turned to Allah, that's when everything changed. And whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed, he will have a depressed life, and we will gather him on the day of resurrection, blind. Verse hit me, because I realized it's not about how much money you make, how many people clap for you, or how happy you look in the mirror. If you're distant from Allah, you're always carrying a weight that nothing can lift, except turning back to Him. And I've learnt the hardest part isn't making the change, it's staying consistent when no one else sees the battle. It's when you're alone at night and your old habits come knocking. It's when you're tempted in silence and no one would know, but you still say no. That's where the real shift happens. Indeed, the soul is ever inclined to evil, except for those upon whom my Lord has mercy. We all have that voice inside, whispering, pulling, but Allah gave us something stronger, choice, and every day we're choosing. Some days I get it right, but other days I fall short. But either way, I keep praying, I keep turning up, and I keep learning, because I am not chasing an image of perfection, I'm chasing Allah's mercy. Let me give you one more analogy. Imagine someone sitting in a dark room for years. Suddenly, someone switches on the light. It stings their eyes, they're uncomfortable. But it doesn't mean the light is bad. It just means that they got used to the dark. That's what Islam felt like at first. Structure, rules, accountability. It challenged everything I was used to. But the longer I sat with it, the more peace I found. Every act of worship feels like oxygen. Every prayer feels like home. Every verse I recite feels like a reminder. And he found you lost and guided you. So no, I didn't turn into somebody else. I'm just being who I'm supposed to be. Every day, still learning, still walking the path, sometimes stumbling, but I am not stumbling alone. And neither are you. We have Allah.
So yeah, very interesting video. He talks about quite a few things. So when you become a new Muslim, you're not becoming a completely different person. You become a better version of yourself, and Islam helps you structure that new person, and it's Islam that helps him become an improved person by structuring his daily routines. So to take for example Salah, if you have to pray 5 times a day, you have to make sure that you make time for your Salah first, and then plan your day around your prayers. And the two different analogies that he used were very interesting because it explains how a Muslim should be. And towards the end of the video, he also mentions that he is being the person that he was always supposed to be. That was Allah's plan. So what do you think of the video? Let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to comment where you're watching from. Other than that, I will see you on the next video.